gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. The NASCAR the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series Pure Michigan 400 preview. Here we are, race 23 to 36 race season. We've had 14 different winners here in 2017. To kind of put that in perspective, last year, 2016, we had 13 winners. The year before, 12. The year before, 13. The year before, 16. The year before, 15. We already got 14 this year. 13 guys locked into the chase. 3 spots available for the next 5 races, or 4 races, to get us to the playoffs. Michigan, 400 miles, 2-mile racetrack, 200 laps, 3 segments of 60, 60, and 80. This is how I like the segments. Pretty much even 60, 60, 80. I hate like at Watkins Glen it was 20, 20, 50. I just don't like when they do that. I like the more even segments. Michigan and the California Auto Club Speedway, both 2-mile intermediate tracks. Pretty comparable tracks, both owned by Roger Penske, or used to be owned by Roger Penske. I think International Speedway Corp runs them both now, if I remember correctly, if I could be wrong. So we've actually raced on both tracks so far this year in 2017. We raced at Michigan back in June. Kyle Larson won it. Kyle Larson won the second stage. Martin Truex won the first stage. The top 10 went Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Jimmy McMurray, Martin Truex, Kyle Busch, Ricky Stenhouse, Dale Jr., and Jimmy Johnson. At the Auto Club Speedway, which was race 5 of the year, out in California, won also by Kyle Larson. Stage 1 was won by Kyle Larson. Stage 2 by Martin Truex. 2 wins on 2-mile tracks by Kyle Larson. The only 2-mile racetracks we've had this year. 2 stages for Larson, 2 stages for Truex. I wonder who I'm going to pick. The top 10 at California was Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski, Clint Boyer, Martin Truex, Joey Logano, Jimmy McMurray, Daniel Suarez, Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, and Chase Elliott. So, Kyle Larson, 2 wins. Truex, a 6th and a 4th. McMurray, a 5th and a 6th. Logano, a 3rd and a 5th. Kyle Busch, a 7th and an 8th. Chase Elliott, a 2nd and a 10th. I am not going to pick Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch this week, because I have a feeling after what happened at Watkins Glen for the last, 4 or 5 years, and what's happened earlier in the year at Daytona, Mr. Kyle Busch is not very happy with Brad Keselowski right now. I have a feeling that the 2 of them get close to each other, the 2 car will not be in one piece. Because I think Kyle Busch was fucking pissed off. If you look at 14 different winners this year, the list of drivers who have not locked themselves into the chase yet: Matt Kenseth, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Clint Boyer, Logano, Suarez, Paul Menard, Trevor Bayne. McMurray, technically not locked in, he doesn't have a win. Chase Elliott needs a win. Drivers who have 1 or no wins this year, Kyle Busch has 1 win. That's not right. Is that right? I don't know, I wrote it down. That means right. Yeah, Kyle Busch only has 1 win this year. And that was at Pocono 2 weeks ago. So that is right. That's just insane. Kevin Harvick 1 win. Denny Hamlin 1 win. Matt Kenseth no wins. We have Kurt Busch, Kurt Busch won Daytona this year looking for a ride. Matt Kenseth looking for a ride. Looks like Casey Kane, after coming off a win in Indy, looking for a ride. The youth movement in NASCAR, it looks like, from what I read today or heard a rumor that William Byron is going to be moving up, 19-year-old kid, to the 5 car next year. I think it's a year too early. He's had a year in the trucks, a year in Xfinity, now he's going straight to Cup. I think it's a year too early. I think they need to hold off him for a year or 2. I think he needs to be the heir apparent to Jimmy Johnson. But it looks like he'll be in the 5 car. So, more power to Alex Bowman in the 88, William Byron in the 5, Chase Elliott in the 24. Jimmy's surrounded by a bunch of youth. Alright, my 3 picks to win at Michigan: Kyle Larson, Martin Truex Jr. I'm picking Joe Logano as my 3rd option. A 3rd and a 5th at the 2-mile tracks. He's hungry. Yeah, he's got to win at Richmond, but it was incumbent, so it doesn't count toward the chase. I hate the fucking fact that they do the incumbent. That's bullshit. Just like, who was it? Larson? No, Kyle Busch had this, was it Kanan or something? He got penalized and it was an incumbent or whatever they did. But they freaking stripped him of it and gave it to somebody else. That's not what should happen. Ask Bobby Allison about getting wins stripped. There's one NASCAR race in history that Bobby Allison won, was stripped of the win, and there's no winner registered for that race. Richard Petty was 2nd. So that would have broke the tie between Bobby Allison and Darrell Waltrip for 4th all time. So I think going forward, what NASCAR should do, if you fail post-race inspection, strip them of the win, give the win to whoever's on 2nd, because obviously they won the race. They're the next one up. Give them last place points, last place purse, and call it done. You'll end the cheating that way. If you fail pre-race inspection consistently, like, I don't know, Kyle Larson does, don't let him race. Make him sit out a week. See if that makes a difference to the sponsors, to the car owner. You got to stop this. Stop the burnouts too, because I'm tired of fucking watching people get penalized for lug nuts missing, for they lean against the car during freaking pit stop. They get penalized for it. But yet, somebody can go out there and just burn the fucking tires off of it, tear up the quarter panels, so it's not going to pass the tech inspection. So what were they doing ahead of time because they had to go out and tear it up so it didn't pass? NASCAR should check into that. Alright, that wraps up the Pure Michigan 400 preview. And a little more than you expected, my opinion. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great night. Have a spiffy night. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.